Hello, hello, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? How is everyone doing tonight? I know I'm a little late, but my sister-in-law had surgery, so I had to go visit her. But how's everyone doing? Do everyone got a drink? Because tonight is drinks in the chat. Do everyone got a drink? Okay, everyone got a drink? All right. Let me make sure I look presentable here. Hello, Linda Gamble, my mom. Hello, Miss Boss Chick. Hello, Sweet Tea. Hello, Shishi. Hello, Paula. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. Hello, Ease. Hello, hello. Let me know what y'all drinking in the chat. Let me know what y'all drinking. Hope I don't look too bad on here tonight. Let me know what y'all drinking. Oh, this light is not good for me. Let me switch this light to a different one. Let me see. That looks a little better. Let me know what y'all drinking. I don't like that one either. Let me switch my light, y'all. Let me know what y'all drinking in the chat. Let's see. That's gonna have to work. I don't like that one either. I don't like that setting for the light. Okay. Water in the bed. Okay, Sweet Tea. Prosecco. Okay. Hello, baby girl 1981, my mod. Hello, my sweet. Yes, please hit the like button as you guys are coming in. Please hit the like button, please, and thank you. You got you some soda? Okay. Well, I told y'all I've been trying this other little thing, but I'm gonna get me a cup water in a minute. These little spritzers, these are a margarita spritzer. Now this is with this right here. Um, what is this called? Joa Spritz, craft cocktails margarita. It has tequila, triple sec. What's this? Triple sec and lime. It got 6% alcohol. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. It has like 6% alcohol in it. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Let's see here. Janita, excuse me, Juanita. Hello. Water. People in the bushes, please hit the like button, please, and thank you. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. Okay. All right, guys. So I know I'm a little late, but y'all know we be on here for a while anyway. So now the word on the curve is that Owen has said no to Ariane because they didn't like how she disrespected Owen and also Oprah. They said no, it's a no-go for her. So that's why Martell was over there trying to kiss up to the Scotts because he needs somebody to film with y'all. That's why he was over there trying to kiss up to them Scotts. Because I don't think it's going to cut it with him just trying to film with Destiny and maybe Chris. Because I don't think Nell's going to film with him. The Scott's not filming with him. And who else? And you know Trish and them ain't going to film with him. So that's a no-go. So I think that's why he was trying to beg for Marceau's, friendship. And that looked really weird for him as a man to be over there begging to be friends with somebody. It just looked odd. So we're gonna talk about that because y'all know they're not coming back until November. And Carlos King tried to say they was coming back. That was an error. Well, how come On has not corrected the error? Because there's another show coming on called Secrets. No, wait, is it Secrets? Family Secrets. And then I think right now, did Heart and Hustle, I think, came on tonight, if I'm not mistaken. So they got some other shows that are in those time slots. Because Heart and Hustle, this was their last show until they bring back on season 2. And then Love and Marriage Huntsville is not on until November. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe he needs to talk to OWN to see why they is saying that they're not coming back on. Maybe he needs to talk to them. Maybe, I'm just saying. Now, y'all know Heart and Hustle has took the #1 spot on OWN. Heart and Hustle is #1 now. Let's see. Okay, Shishi, are you back? Okay. Frozen Margarita Night, okay. Everyone, y'all know tonight is drinks in the chat. Where is, let's see, Pat and Lisa? They'll probably come in a little later. But tonight is drinks in the chat, so we're just gonna be chatting it up tonight, having us some fun and talking about whatever we want to talk about. Okay, so also Melanie, she looked so beautiful at her movie premiere. We're gonna get over there and talk, see Melanie, how beautiful she looked and what was going on over there. Also, we got some people who are getting their packages in, and they are coming on to show what they have got. Hello, Committed to the Journey. You said Love and Marriage Huntsville just needs to just give it up. It's too damaged and full of BS. You right about that? Linda, what you drinking? Hey, Karen. Hey, oh, thank you, Karen. So, Heart and Hustle is #1 now. What's the other one? The other show is, what is it, Love? What's the name of the other show? Love Island or Love something? That's #2. Oh, you got the Henny. Okay. Hey, Pat. You drinking tonight, Pat? Okay, so y'all know drinks in the chat. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Yeah, because it was Ready to Love was, I saw Heart and Hustle. Hello, Tina Cole. Tisha said they filmed 20 episodes for this current season. Well, if they filmed 20 episodes, Tina Cole, where's the other episodes at? Because why did they have to go on a hiatus into November? Where are the, they only showed 8? Where's the other ones at? Let me know where the other one's at. Because let's see. I'm drinking my favorite lemon drop cut water. Okay, I'm gonna have one of them when I get done with this. I'm gonna have one, Pat. Cheers, Pat. Happy birthday. From what I've seen, Ready to Love, their ratings have went up high because they did the reunion, and then Heart and Hustle was in first place. But I could be wrong. Let me know. The long break may hurt them. Most of the viewers, 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door. Yes, this is normal for this show to have a break. Okay, but I thought, but they usually have. When I was watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, they had more episodes. Let me know if I'm wrong. I never knew them only have 8 episodes. I thought they usually have more episodes, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, Crystal. You said maybe those were the 8 episodes that Coleslaw filmed. Okay, Crystal, okay. You said Ready to Love was #1. They had way more episodes. Okay. I have watched Love and Marriage Huntsville and stopped after 8 episodes on the bootleg channels. And Martell looks stupid. The show is done. It don't matter who you bring on. Right. Normally it's more. That's what I said. Normally it's more episodes. Okay, Bobo, you said Martell continues to win out here. Okay. It's alleged that Love and Marriage Huntsville is on its way out, or OWN is getting ready to cancel. They said OWN is allegedly, y'all know the new show is coming on, Family Secrets. That's coming on. So that's going to be in Love and Marriage Huntsville slot, I guess, until November. That's what the word on the curve is. Hey, Cam. That's what the word on the curve is, y'all. He said, Lord, here we go. All right, so we're going to talk about that. And then, guys, also, y'all know we ain't been talking about Dr. Heavenly lately, you know, but they're saying that her and I think it was Contessa, or was it Toya that got into it, and they said, well, let's talk about the mixed babies that running around here, allegedly with the kind last name. The mixed babies have come up again, y'all. There's something going on with these mixed babies, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's some truth to these mixed babies. Because why is other people talking about these mixed babies? What's the tea with the mixed babies? You know, if Dr. Damon allegedly got some mixed kids, just say it. Just bring it on out, y'all. You said Elaine ain't gonna move nothing either. No, she ain't gonna do that. Even okay, if it does come out, I wish they'll just Elaine would just go ahead and say that Dr. Damon got, you know, had some kids. Just go and say it. Because you already told us you ain't leaving daddy. So just go and just say it. It's okay. Just, you know, it is what it is. Hello, Dana. I haven't seen you in a while. Hello. Make sure you guys, when you're coming in, please hit the thumbs up button. It don't cost anything. Even if you're over there in the bushes, you're over here anyway, hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, if he got some kids, that's fine. Yeah, Contessa. Just if he got the babies, it is what it is. A lot of women, they've been with their men for a long time. They're not leaving them. So, hey, we got 44 likes and 69 in the chat. Come on, guys. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. All right, Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 is on the screen. And also, all things said on my channel are alleged and in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any clips or any music that you may hear on my channel. Fair use, fair use, fair use. All right, and also you can support the channel by Super Chat, Super Sticker, or Cash App if you would like. Also, you can become a member for $2.99 a month, or you can give memberships out as well. All right. Yes, please hit the thumbs up button. I wouldn't let you blackmail me. I'll spill my own tea. Right. Because y'all know Mariah had already said she got the receipts, but she didn't want to do that to Damien. That's the only reason she didn't, bring out the receipts. Because we know damn well Damien ain't. She tried to say Damien was using the formula. We know damn well Damien ain't drinking no damn formula. Come on, Dr. Heavenly. I would have said it was one of my friends. They left the milk over here, or one of my daughter's friend who got a baby and left the milk. That would have been better than saying it was Damien milk. 52 likes, 75 in the chat. Let's get the likes up, please, and thank you. Just keeping it a buck. You just should have said that it was somebody. I would have said it was his. Y'all, give me a second. Let me fix my light. I don't like looking so dark on here, but it is what it is. And then we also gonna have Black History as well. Y'all know we got to do our Black History, so we're gonna do that as well. We're gonna have Black History. I found some really good Black History, so we're gonna do that as well. And we're gonna talk all this stuff. Let's see here. We're almost getting close to Melanie going to court, and I hope she do get the babies in her custody away from this man. So I'm hoping and praying for that. So we're gonna be on court watch on October the 15th. And then I hate when people say that ain't y'all business. It is our business. If it's out here on the internet, it's our business. We content creators, so it's our business. Anything that's out here and it's public record is everybody's business. If it wasn't our business, it wouldn't be public record. Just saying. Just keeping it a buck. We wasn't supposed to know, it wouldn't be out here. So if it's out here and we can see it, it's public record. So we gonna talk about it. That's how I feel about it. Then people like, why are they doing this now? Well, don't put it on the internet. We wouldn't know about it. That's all I'm saying. And I'm a millimeter, 10 toes down for Mel all the time. So we're going to talk about it. Let me see if that's better. Let me see if that's better for me. Yep, so we're going to talk about it. Let me see if that's better. Oh, that's a lot better. I'm going to have to order me another ring light as well. That's a lot better so I don't look so orange. All right, guys, as you come in, please hit the thumbs up button. It's 52 likes and 75 people in this live. Come on, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Hey, K. Smith. Keep hitting the like button, including those in the bushes. Yes. I'm wondering, did she get approved to post them on her website? I remember when she couldn't show sugar when she was promoting her products. Yes, I was gonna tell y'all. Melody has Boss Baby and Mariah wearing their tennis outfits on her page. Keep hitting the like button, including people in the bushes. Yes, I was going to talk about that. So let's take a look at Mariah and them. They look so nice in their outfits, and you know, maybe Melanie's in the hell with that. They got Spider-Man all out here. Melania. Oh, I know. I wish they'd just go ahead and just let it go. Loving Mary Huntsville. I do. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just just let it go. Because it's really not nothing to talk about anymore. Because the whole show was centered around Mel and Martell about their, you know, what was going on with them. If we're gonna keep it a buck, that's what it was about. Let's see. Let me bring it up here. Let me see. Let me see if I can see them on here. Signed the blueprint. Okay.
Listen up. This one's for the queens who.
So that's Mel right there. Then she's going to give T-Talk, my sister, a hug. Let me see if the music is still playing. Yeah, the music is still playing. Fortress. So she's at the premiere of Fortress. Let's see. Yeah, the music is still playing. Baby, Melody has been doing some traveling. She's been at New York Fashion Week. She did a TikTok live. Now she's at her movie premiere. Then she's gonna have to go to accept her award on the 27th. Baby, Melanie been moving it, baby. Melanie been moving it. She looks so gorgeous, and with her, with anything Melanie put on, she looks nice. Now I was over there on her live before when her stylist had brought her some clothes to try on. She had two different dresses, and everybody was telling her the black one looked nice for her to wear, and she wore that one. But Melanie been moving it. Melanie has been moving it, y'all. She has been doing her thing. And then come back and pack orders, get your orders out, and things like that. So she has been doing a lot. So she was in New York, Los Angeles, Maryland, and then I forgot where she's going to. Oh, she got to go to DC. So she's been moving it. She's been moving it. Melanie has been moving it. She just got some energy. She got some energy, I tell you. Let me go to her website where we can see Mariah um, Boss Baby. Um, um, and it is only right, I think, that they be able to um, present, their own clothes and things like that. If he says something about that, about his daughters being able to model their own clothes, that is just hideous. But we gotta forget, who we dealing with here. We gotta remind ourselves who we dealing with. I just think it'll be really bad if he says something about them. If he says something about them, model, being on her website with their tennis gear on. Give me just a second here. Let me just bring them up. I think that would be so wrong if he does say something about them having model they tennis outfits. I haven't tried that eye gel. I'm gonna try that. I'm trying to turn off the music, but I want to try that eye gel. Where's the picture at with the girls on here? Wait a minute, guys. Let me see if this is the wrong one. With the girls on here. This is supposed to be the one with the girls on here with their outfits on. Wait a minute. It was second here. This is supposed to be the one on here with the Okay, I think this is the one. Okay, guys, I think this is the one with Mariah and them on here. It's today is the 27th. Let me see. I thought it was the 27th that Mel Post accept her award, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know if I'm wrong.
Friday, Saturday.
Let's go. Let's go.
I do have that soap, and that soap have your skin feeling so soft and moisturized. So that soap is the truth. And I think the lotion, I think the body butter, the body glow, everything just has your skin and everything feeling so moisturized. The oil, everything.
On the best body oils, ultra hydrating oils, and their black girl luxury energy, promoting them as products for a rich glow.
What's up, TikTok? It's your girl Toy, and I'm back with another video. I know I ain't had did no videos in a good little while, but anyway, y'all check out this sweet vanilla body scrub by Melody Sharif from 7th Avenue Beauty. Baby, when I tell y'all that stuff had your skin so soft, oh my God. If you want your booty rubbed down for some sweet vanilla, get you some of the lemon, baby. She has fruit punch. She has the OG. She has lavender. Baby, when I tell y'all, and the oils to match, baby, when I tell you, if you want your skin popping like my skin popping right here in this video, y'all better run on over there to 7th Avenue Beauty, baby, and get y'all some of the oil. She has the travel sizes. She has the big bottles, but I'm going to tell you like this. Get you a big bottle. Get you a big bottle, because, baby, you going to love it. So run on over there to 7th Avenue Beauty and get y'all some. Do y'all see how my skin is shining? Baby, and she has a rose elixir. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it.
Let me turn this music down. Let me make sure we're seeing that. Why can't I get to the one with Boss Baby now? Why am I not seeing? I know she didn't take them down. Oh, okay. Well, the 26th male is getting her award. Okay, the 26th. Okay. Oh, boy, I thought it was the 27th. No, I don't know where they at. I do not know why I can't find the girls on here. Because I know she ain't took them down off of here. Um, I know she hasn't took them down. I know she ain't took them down off of here. It is. I know she haven't taken them down. I don't know why I can't find that one. I don't know why I can't. I don't know why I can't find that picture with them. I don't know why I can't find that picture with them. Um, I don't know why I can't find that picture with them on here for some reason. You know, I can't find that picture with them. Give me 1 second, y'all. That's really weird. Hmm. I'll have to look for it later, but yes, guys, I was trying to look for the ones with Boss Baby them. Hello, Simply Beautiful. Oh no, I wasn't looking for that. I was looking for her. No, I wasn't looking for the private group. I was looking for her Boss Baby them with a I was going on TikTok to look for her tennis line, but I think we can't find it on there. I was going on the Seventh Avenue Beauty website to look for it, but no, I wasn't going on her. I know that Seventh Avenue other thing that is her private club thing. I know you can't do that. I wouldn't dare do that to Melody. I was going on her website to try to find the tennis outfits that the girls have on. So no, I know you can't do that on her web on the Facebook group thing. I already know you can't do that on the Facebook group thing. She made that very clear that that's only for her Facebook people that she accepted to her Facebook. So I know that you can't do show anything from there. I was trying to go on her website, the Seventh Avenue New Beauty website, and show those tennis outfits that the girls had on. Yeah, the website has it. Hello, Sonya. Hello, Miss Boss Chick. Who else is in here? Let's see. I didn't get the peaches and cream yet. I'm gonna get that. Oh, you got different peaches and different soaps, Lorcy Jones? Oh, you got Boss Baby? You said it smells so good, and I received the spray today, and that's just for slow. Yes, I got the Boss Baby spray as well. That smells so good. Oh my God. The spray smells good for Boss Baby. Now, I need her to do the oil now for Boss Baby. That oil, I need her to do the oil now. The sprays are fantastic. Now, I did get some of the Lily collection. I did get that as well. I showed one of the ones I got yesterday, but I got 3 of them. But I don't know, for some reason, I like the body butters, but I think I like the body glows better for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. But I like all of them. But I think the Lily collections and Boss Babies, they just got more of a stronger smell to me. I think that's what it is. And they're more thicker. They're more thicker, and they got more of a stronger smell. The Lily collection and Boss Babies. Okay, guys. So what do y'all think that's going on? Why they won't let hey Care Bear. Hey Henrietta. I think you said Henrietta said, I think they pulled the plug when Melanie came out about the DV. Carlos had no idea that show was going on hold. You said Bobo is Martell. That's what Carson Blue said when Martell and Ariel was attacked. Really? Okay. You said I got my extracts yesterday, and it does smell good. Yes, they smell great. Hello, Audrey. Yes. So and then I think also when Melody had on her purple I'm against abuse shirt on TikTok live, I know he was steaming mad. I know he was steaming mad about that sweatshirt. Because when Melody had wore before or was selling them, he was mad about that. So I know he was mad. So I think, and then another thing, I think he tried to kind of trying to get himself on the right track, because y'all know they had they went to that I think it was like a charity basketball game for girls brunch tour. All the guys from Love and Marriage Huntsville went to that brunch for like women, and I don't know why they went over there. The Creep Squad, all of them went over there to that charity basketball game. I don't know if they trying to. I don't know. Maybe Carlos told them to go over there allegedly to try to, to portray their image like they're against DV or something like that, allegedly. Because why all of a sudden did all of them want to go over there to that basketball game? When I never knew them to go to nothing like that for women. Just saying. When did they start going over there to stuff like that to promote women? Yep, he's all about the Scots right now. And y'all gotta remember, Coleslaw was so disrespectful to Oprah. She was saying all stuff about Oprah and CK when they wouldn't let her on the show. Then all of a sudden, now they gonna let her on the show after all that disrespectful stuff she said about OWN and the network. And then Carlos don't want her on there anyway. He said that she's too disrespectful. Now they might use her likeness or her voice, but for them to put her on the show, I don't think that's happening. They said no, it's a no-go. Now the only reason that to me that Martell is saying fiance and all this and that, he needs another income. He needs another income. Now the word on the curve is that he's building houses in a LLC name. You know, he's not building them in his name anymore. He's using an LLC, allegedly. And like I told y'all yesterday, they didn't announce that Martell was going to be on there to the last minute. So I guess he wasn't supposed to come. And then all of a sudden he popped up. Because there wasn't no pictures of him at first. It was pictures of the other castmates men, but it wasn't him on there at all. And I guess at the last minute, he decided that he was going, and then they finally put a picture of him up. But at first, he was not supposed to be there. So I guess he's trying to, try to put on this good guy image all of a sudden now. You said Coleslaw said the show made her want to unalive herself. Wait a minute. Herself should be enough reason for OWN to keep her off the show. She's a liability. Yes. Martell cannot build in a LLC because he do not have a builder's license. They asked him, hey Deborah. They asked him about the builder's license. Somebody was asking him in that chat where him and Ariane was on, and he said you just have to wait and see on the show. Why do somebody got to wait to see on the show? You can say yes or no if you have a builder's license. I didn't understand that. Her truth, because if that's the case, he is fake and he does not stand against DV regardless of Mel is on that show. Well, he didn't do nothing about it when Mel was telling him how she felt when y'all remember when CK did that. It was like a podcast with was it in Huntsville, and Melanie was telling him how she felt. She didn't feel protected on the show and things like that. Y'all remember when CK and Mel came to Huntsville? Well, when Carlos came to Huntsville, they did that podcast, and she was telling him how she felt and things like that. She didn't feel protected, and she was saying Martell had to, needed to go because she didn't feel protected. And Carlos did not say one word. Then we just now finding out that on Vegas trip that Martell was shooting pillows in her face, and he still didn't take Martell off the show. Martell gets up on that show, was jumping in all those women's faces, all type of stuff. He still wouldn't take Martell off the show. It got so bad that y'all see Marcel had to come in there and pick Martell up and take him out of there. And even when they went to Houston, he was doing the same thing. And then allegedly, he had even tried to jump on Melanie's makeup artist. So he's been cutting up. So he should have been taken off then. And they didn't take him off. So why didn't they take him off then? When he was jumping up, and y'all know that he was trying to allegedly jump on her makeup artist. So that's why Melanie had to get security. Because they know folks going to eat hotel up in the comments. Yes. Yeah, he said, wait and see, but I know people, and he is not listed in no license division in Huntsville. I checked myself and don't see a license for him in the state of Alabama. Do you think he maybe got Coleslaw to get a license? Hello, May. Hello, hello, hello. I know that's why Carlos is looking crazy because he know Martell had the potential to be violent and did nothing about it. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Somebody could seriously get hurt, but I think he liked that. Allegedly likes that type of Redwood on his show because any other show they would have been to taking him off. Just look at Bravo. It was nobody was doing no violence, hitting or anything like that, and they took them off. And this man been jumping up in women's faces ever since he been on the show. He been trying to jump on people, threatening people, and doing everything. And they don't take him off. They don't take him off for nothing. So either allegedly he might got some on somebody. I'm just saying, I ain't saying he do, but the way he act, y'all, is like he got some on somebody. Look, okay, now who can go on TV and threaten a boss and still have a job? He said directly to Carlos King, show my real life or else. You can't do that to no boss. You'll be getting a pink slip. And I thought then that he would have took Martell off. Did he take Martell off? Martell came back the next season. He didn't take him off at all. So you can get on there and threaten people and do every damn thing. I mean, and you still got a job. So I'm just saying. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Let me know. If you got a job that you can get up there and say stuff about your boss and then come back to work like ain't nothing happened. You can't do that. You said CK in love with him. It's something. Hello, Daphne. You don't see a license for Coleslaw either. Okay, Patricia. Well, he must be lying. I just ain't never seen no job to let you do that. Unless, I'm just saying allegedly. Unless you got something on somebody. That's all I'm saying. You might got allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. Somebody got something on somebody. Because you cannot go to no job and threaten them and then be threatening the other castmates, jumping up in their face, shooting pillows in their face. You don't get suspended. Nothing happened to you. Somebody got something on somebody. Now let's just be real here. Let's just keep it a buck. Somebody got something on somebody. I'm just saying. You said, I truly believe something inappropriate happened between CK and Martell. I was done with CK, put his hand on Martell, died on the interview tour. See, something could have happened because allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, they say he be down there at the broke wrist bars in Atlanta. And you know what I mean by broke wrist. If you know, you know. And you see what happened with Marcus. Marcus said, if you come back on this internet and say one more thing else about me, I'm going to let the cat out the bag. Did he come back on this internet and say any damn thing else about Marcus? Just saying. Allegedly. And then, you know what? A lot of people who are in the closet and, don't want to come out about their sexuality, they be angry all the time. And, they try to get many women as they can to cover up, that they in the closet, And maybe that could be some of his problem, his anger and frustration. Maybe he wants to be himself and he can't. Maybe that could be it, allegedly. Now, people are accepting to that, to people coming out of the closet. If that's what what you prefer and that's your thing, you should, be able to live your truth. Allegedly, I'm just saying. Because he shows stay in Atlanta a lot. He always in Atlanta. You said Martell worked for Fred, his friend. Those houses he say are his property. He is lying. Ariane said in December Martell had nothing going on. Now he do. Now remember he was working under Fred's license before, and I think something happened between him and Fred, where I don't think he gave Fred his cut. I guess from that, that house he got right now that he can't sell or anything. I think he was supposed to get that man a cut from that house, and he did it. And I think something maybe happened between them where I don't think the man gonna, let him work under him no more. Allegedly. Allegedly. Martell get people that he can use, guys. Let's just be honest. That's why he is begging to be back friends with the Scotts, because they got the plugs now. They got the juice now. So he needs them to get back on. He needs them. Wouldn't no grown man sit there and be begging for no friendship with no other man? I ain't never seen it before. I ain't never seen no grown man sit there and beg for friendship. And honey, Martell was eating that up. That he's sitting there begging to be friends with them again. Now, look, I'm a woman. I'm not going to sit there as a woman and beg for no friendship with nobody else, with no other woman. I'm not going to do it. I'm just shit. Look, baby, I ain't got to have no friends, and I'm just being completely honest with you. And I'm just keeping it a buck. I can go to dinner by myself, lunch, brunch, movies. I can go out of town by myself. There's no way I'm going to be sitting there begging to be friends with nobody. I'm just being honest with you. He looked so pathetic as a man. He looked like a BAN. And Martell was, what Marceau was looking like, he was standing his head. Like, yeah, Ninja, I got you where I want you at, Ninja. Got you on your knees, Ninja. That's what Marceau was probably standing in his head. Just saying, allegedly. You said, Mo, I think he needs to film with him. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Look, there is no shame in nobody working no 9-to-5 job. You had a wife. You had a family and kids. Y'all work for yourself. You did not want that. Nut huggers. You wanted to be out in the streets. You wanted to be community peace. Now, ain't no, look, you lucky she gave you 5 years to get your shit together. Ain't no other woman gonna do that. And you couldn't even get your shit together in 5 years. You let your little head control you. That's what you did. And your little head got you put out from your wife, your kids, your business, and everything. You let sex make you lose everything that you had, sir. Thinking with your little head. Your little head will get you in trouble all the time. Just saying. Hey, even a lot of men out here in today's society who are millionaires, billionaires, the players, the movers and shakers, they got wives, but they do not, I repeat, they do not let no hot pocket make them lose every fucking thing they got. They know when to hold them and when to fold them. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Just saying. Baby, a lot of movers and shakers don't let themselves get whooped like that, baby. And you ain't got no fucking brains. You ain't got no fucking brains. If you know that you ain't got no fucking brains to run no fucking businesses, why would you be out here playing yourself like that? You got to be a damn fool. You don't know how to start no business or keep a business going, and you gonna risk that and lose every fucking thing you got for a piece of ass, a piece of sour ass that don't got nothing. At least if you gonna get out here and play around, if you want to do that, make sure you messing around with somebody who got something. So if you get, go back, you got somebody that can help you get back up. You went and lost your family for a woman who ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out for some sour ass pussycat. You know you got to be a dumb BAN. For somebody who don't got shit. I just never understood that. I never understood that. You lost everything for a piece of poutine. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? And then these men be out here fooling around with women, getting them pregnant and things like that. With all these STDs out here, have y'all seen the count in these different states of the HIV and AIDS? It's like playing Russian roulette out here. There's no way. And you didn't even have the decency to wrap yourself up out here in these streets. You could have took her son back there. And you just didn't get Coleslaw pregnant. You got another woman pregnant that you gave up your rights to, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes. So you wasn't wrapping it up with her either. It's dangerous out here. It is dangerous out here. These men will bring you some, and let me just tell you this. It don't matter if you're married or not. You think the married men don't be out here playing the field? They do too. So it's not even safe to say, well, I'm in a committed relationship, I'm married. Yeah, you in a committed relationship. How do you know what your fucking partner doing when he leave out the fucking house? Let that fucking shit sink in. Let that fucking stink in. Y'all told y'all that article, that lady was in a committed relationship with her husband, been with him, her first everything, first virginity, everything. They didn't have 3 kids together. She on her 4th from go to the hospital. She ain't never been with another man, ever. Go to the hospital. You know, if you're pregnant, you got to get those tests done for, HIV, AIDS, whatever. The doctor come back in there and tell you that you got HIV. You know, when you hear some news like that, you think you're in a dream, or you heard it wrong. You be probably damn near about to pass out. Like, look here, I know he ain't just said what I think he done just said, and you ain't stepped out of your marriage. That'll make you want to unalive somebody. Just saying. I ain't said nobody should do it, but I'm just saying. What the woman said, she ain't been with nobody but her husband. So if she ain't been with nobody but her husband, who else gave it to her? That woman said that she damn near fainted. They had to do the test 3 to 4 times, and each time it kept on coming back, the same thing, that she had HIV, and she had only been with her husband. Baby, I would have been on the news. If he wouldn't have been unalive, he would have damn near been there. Yes. Yep, y'all would have seen me on every news station. Breaking news. CNN, every motherfucking thing. Just saying. That we married, we in a committed relationship, and you take your stinking eggplant and put it in somebody else, and oh no. I'll be like Lorena Ben Bobbitt. I'll take that sucker off like Lorena Ben Bobbitt, throw it up there in the woods. They have to, and then police and whoever had to go out there and try to find it, and had to try to take the man in surgery to sew it back on. Baby, they wouldn't have found his. No, ma'am. They wouldn't have found it. Just saying. Yeah. And you're pregnant with your fourth child. Now people come back and they're telling you that. No. And I know I ain't been with nobody. I'm pregnant. After I would have came back to my right sense, I would have got in my car and I would have been on that way to the house. And I've been on that phone. Where you at? I would have been calm until I got to that mofo. And baby, it would have broke loose then. All hell would have broke loose. Just saying. But guys, you know what? I was thinking about this. We thinking that the Scots dumb. The Scots ain't dumb. This situation with Martell been already set up from day one. It already been in motion. Because even one thing Marceau said, he said that Martell used to always look down on them like they were nothing, like he was the man. And I said that from day one. They set him up. They set him up to take him down because he used to look at them like they wasn't shit. And if Melanie didn't get out there, they was going to try to take her down too. And Melanie kept telling them, they ain't your friends. They trying to take you down. Because quite as it kept, Martell wasn't cheating at first. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, they the one that turned him on to doing that. Allegedly. So I heard through the grapevine, y'all, they the one that turned him on to that. But the thing was, he was not supposed to start falling in love with the woman. He was just supposed to just hit it and quit it and keep it moving. But he didn't do that. He was dumb or whatever. Like they do, hit it and quit it and move on, not catch no feelings for the woman. But he did and messed him up. That's why they got vasectomy, so they can't have no more kids. And they was telling him to get one too, but see, he wanted more kids. They was all supposed to get one, but he the only one wouldn't get one because he wanted more kids. Yep. So they all was creeping. But Martell caught them up by getting his situation pregnant and fell in love and was lusting over. Allegedly. They're for entertainment purposes only. That's what I was gonna say, Cam. You said I'm in Houston and the HIV rate is high. I will be 60 tomorrow and I'd rather be by myself. That's what I was gonna say about Houston. How is people dating somebody there? Baby, I wouldn't even look look, people in Houston should not even look at a man. No. Because I know a couple of content creators that live in Houston and they be out there dating. Oh, Sway. I know damn well you ain't dating nobody in Houston. Shit. I wouldn't date nobody in Houston, Dallas, Austin, no motherfucking where. How you fucking date anybody in Houston, in Texas? That's what I'm not trying, I'm just saying, how do they date there without you knowing if somebody there got something? And then, I like I said, my next trip I want to go because I want to go to the rodeo. I want to go to Houston or what have you. And I told my sister, and I said, go to Houston. I can't talk to nobody there. You can't talk to nobody there. You can't talk to nobody there because people there, they got it all over the news everywhere. They got STDs and they said the AIDS and HIV is like an epidemic there. I'm just being honest. Yes, you're right. You're right about that, Babs. The vasectomy don't stop AIDS. And you're right about that, y'all. I don't know how people date people there. I wouldn't be dating no motherfucker. Shit. I'm going there to go to the rodeo and go out. I wouldn't dare talk to nobody there. Shit. Hell no. Hell to the fuck no. No. Just being honest. It's a no. It's a no for me. You can't date nobody there. And a lot of content creators, they be saying they be going on dates, they be meeting people and stuff. And I'm just saying to myself, how do y'all meet people there? And they talking about people there got, that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know how they going out with people there. And then y'all know when they had the last rodeo, a lot of people was there doing stuff they weren't supposed to be doing. They said they were there getting down all in the car. They was going to hotels, and a lot of people there left there with STDs. And they were saying on the news, if you was in Houston during a rodeo, you need to go get yourself tested, because a lot of people that was in Houston for the rodeo, you need to go get yourself tested, because they said that people were doing some wild stuff there during the rodeo. I said, wow, y'all mean they was getting down like that? They said the people were getting down. They said if you was in Houston doing the rodeo, you need to go get yourself tested. They were cutting up, guys. They were cutting up. Now, you can't tell nobody what to do, but I just thought it was just wild that they were, doing all kind of stuff there. Just personally myself. I ain't judging nobody. Do what you want to do, you grown, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And guys, y'all know they found another body in the bayou there in Houston. Somebody then threw another body in the bayou. They found another body there. So people are saying that there is a serial killer there in Houston. I don't know for sure, but that's what they said. There is another body that's been recovered out of the bayou. So do y'all think it's a serial killer that's going around, unaliving people? It got to be, guys. I'm just being honest. It got to be somebody that's going around here taking all these women out. I think they should put like some type of camera over there by the bayou or something, or some type of secret camera somewhere to see who this person is that's dumping all these bodies over in the bayou. Let me know what y'all think. Because they have pulled so many bodies out of there. And then also people are coming up missing. And it's a lot of the college students. It's a lot of the college students. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Also, guys, Diddy is trying to get out again, guys. You said it's a serial killer on the loose. That's what I said. It got to be a serial killer. Hey, Miss Didi. No, it's in Houston. They got some place they call the Bayou in Houston as well. They got a place in Houston that they call the Bayou. You said, was it a coincidence that the season ended abruptly right after Mel sprayed Martell and CK for knowing about the Pow situation and covering for Martell when he was out of control? Now that is interesting. That is interesting. I didn't think about that, Audrey. That is interesting. That when Mel started talking about the AB that was going on the show and things like that, then all of a sudden, the show ended abruptly. It did. Now that's something to think about because CK allegedly didn't know the show was ending because he said that was an error. So I'm trying to figure out why they didn't tell him, or they didn't tell him or something, because he said, no, that's an error. That's fake news, that they lying. And then I'm sitting here watching, I think it was Beyond the Gates, and a commercial came on and said, Love and Marriage Huntsville will be back in November. I'm like, oh, okay. But he kept on saying it wasn't true. He said that's fake news. Because he had jumped in somebody's comments and commented. CK did. So I don't know if there's a miscommunication with OWN and CK. Y'all let me know if there's some type of miscommunication. But I do think there's a serial killer in Houston. I do. You said CK be lying. You said a lot of Black female college students. Yes. You said Houston should be put on lockdown. They should do something. They should make the college students have some type of curfew. You said I don't have to tell CK anything. That's what it seems like. They don't have to tell them nothing. Because that's what it seems like to me. They ain't telling him nothing. Because they, pausing the shows and everything like that. I don't know if they may be trying to take the show off. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Do y'all think they trying to take the show off? Maybe they trying to take the show off the air and they might not be discussing it with him. That could be a possibility. Because like I said, they didn't know nothing. He didn't know nothing about it. Let him tell it. Oh, guys, I found this picture of Clarissa. Now, this is the picture, guys. We're going to stick a nail in this for 1 second. This is the picture people think that she looks pregnant in. This was the picture I was looking for last night, and I couldn't find it. Now, she just probably could have been gaining weight. But somebody say Remy Ma confirmed that the girl is pregnant. Now, I said, Remy, I don't think Remy will confirm that this girl is pregnant. So this is a picture of Clarissa that people think she's pregnant. Now, she says she got this top at Akira. This is what she's saying.
These are freaky shoes, boy. These is freaky on the bottom. I had this. Yeah, outfit is T. Clock it.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe the shirt is too little.
What you talking about? Gas or something?
Maybe the shirt is too little, y'all.
Yeah. These are freaky shoes, boy. These is freaky on the bottom. I had this. Yeah, outfit is T. Clock it. Okay. What you talking about? Gas or something?
Now, I don't like the shoes. They look like Harmon Monster shoes. Now, she think they T. Hey, everybody got their own personal style. Okay, I don't like the shoes. They look like Harmon Monster shoes. Now, everybody got their own taste and style. I think that shirt that she got is too small for her, and it's bulgy. and she didn't order 2 dinners. Now I don't know if she's just hungry or what. She's ordered 2 dinners at this restaurant here. 2 dinners for herself to eat. Now people are saying that she looked pregnant with the outfit that she got on. Let me know in the chat, guys, if this is giving pregnant to you, or do you just think the shirt is too small? Because I'm sure if she bought the shirt from Akira, they could have had some bigger sizes, but this is what she wanted to wear. Now I like the shirt. It just looks like it's too small. It looks like she about to bust out of it. And then if she sat there and eat both of those dinners, she damn sure gonna bust out the damn shirt. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. People were saying that she needed to dress better. They said, "Oh, Remy Ma dressed way better than that." So then people was telling her that she needed to get her a stylist, that she couldn't dress, and that sometimes she do have an all right outfit, but her shoes be messed up. Now I don't know if people said something about her shoes that she got on now, but I don't like the shoes. But that's my personal opinion. People probably don't like some of the shoes I wear, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't like the shoes. But let me know in this outfit if you think she looks pregnant.
Yeah, these some freaky shoes, boy. These is freaky on the bottom. I had to listen. Yeah, outfit is T. Clock it. Huh? Okay. What you thought? I guess so.
So what do y'all think? Do y'all think she looks pregnant in this outfit? You said Carissa has no style. Hey, get a clue. You think she just need a good stylist? I don't think she looks any different than she ever does. Okay. I think it is the shirt she had on. Okay. You said if I sat down, I look pregnant, but standing up, my belly does not look as big. But I think her top she had. You think it's the top she had on? Okay. But she said her outfit is T. Clock it. She's also a boxer. She may have to make weight too. You said Carissa's whole outfit looked a mess, Audrey. She's gaining weight. They make her look big, in my opinion, in every pic. She looks bigger than I'm sure she's actually is. Okay. They must be doing something at home because Wanda act like she was coming on the show and we saw her one quick second only in a scene. That's what I was going to say too, because I saw her on or has the wrong cut. You said her clothes never fit properly. They are always too tight or has the wrong cut. Yes, I think she do. I think she want her clothes to be tight like that. In my personal opinion. I think she want her clothes to be tight like that. Now on the clip, I only seen Wanda one time. Now, if somebody said they filmed 20 episodes, I haven't seen the 20 episodes. If they only showed 8 of them, and when Melanie was on there, they would show all 20 episodes. They would not just do 8 episodes and then that be it, and then go on a hiatus. I have never seen them only show 8 episodes and then go on a hiatus. I've never seen Love and Marriage still do that before. But hey, things could have changed that we don't know about. And then from the pics that I saw, they were not showing the women that much on the 8th season. They were showing the man predominantly. Let me know if y'all noticed that. They were just showing the men. People were saying that they liked it, the men better than the women. Her shoulders are broad, yet she keeps wearing these one shoulder dresses. Makes her look butch, in my opinion. makes her look butch. And guys, I was watching a podcast, and Pat Poose is on there, and he said that he really loves Clarissa. He said this is the happiest he ever been in his life. He said that she always pushed him to be his best. She's always asked him, you know, why aren't you rapping? Why aren't you doing this? You know, he said that she really pushes him, and they have so much fun together, and she really loves him, you know, and looks out for him. What else he say? And that he was in a dark place, and she brought him out of that dark place. So he said he's genuinely loves her. He said she puts a smile on his face. I said, oh, okay. I said, wow, all right. Okay, so tell us how you really feel, Papoose. He said because she is tired of him freeloading. But Papoose works for a big record company, allegedly. But she keep trying to, you know, tell me she's ready to start her family. Now, to my knowledge, she was saying the last fight she had was that was the last one because she was gonna try to get pregnant. But as she's fighting, well, maybe December is going to be her last fight, and then she's gonna try to get pregnant after that. Then, allegedly. I believe she pushes him because now he is doing his music. Yes, he's doing his music now. And y'all know he writes for a lot of people as well. He a ghostwriter for a lot of other rappers. Okay, guys, y'all know we on watch. We are on eviction watch from the hair salon for Kenya. So we're on the watch for that. We're going to also be on the watch for Melanie court documents released on October the 15th. We're on watch for that. And y'all, I got to tell y'all about this. Y'all know who Peach McIntyre is, right? She be on YouTube and on TikTok, right? Y'all got to let me know if y'all know who Peach McIntyre is. Baby, I really do not watch Peach. I do not. But baby, this was some funny shit today. You know, she said she rich, and you know, she got a husband and 9 kids. So she got the peach patch. That's the name of her subscribers, peach patch. So she want her kids to go to this predominantly white school. Okay. So she do have a lot of kids, right? She do got money, but not talking about nobody. For her to have all that money, she just don't take good care of her kids. She makes sure they eat and everything like that. But you know, when it comes to keeping their hair up, keeping their hair done, keeping their clothes clean, she just don't do it. You know, but we know she got the means to do it, but she don't do it. So her kids, y'all know she live in Tampa, Florida. Okay. So her kids go to somewhat of a predominantly white school. So she go to get her kids. Her kids got black bags with food in it. So her daughter, Gorgeous, and Mama, they gave me and I forgot her other son name. She is Gorgeous and Amazing. Is it Amazing Grace? And another child in the class some black plastic bags with food, and it had like ramen noodles, cereal, and some other stuff in there. Girl, she had went to the fucking left. The organization is called Feeding Hungry Little Tummies. Bitch, when I tell you, she was heated, baby. She was so fucking heated because you know she said she rich. Now, she be on this internet talking about people kids, calling people poor. And one lady's child had passed away. She's like, I don't give a fuck about her child passing away. But, you know, she'd be on her talking shit. They had kicked her off of TikTok. She tried to go get another phone. They kept on kicking her off. So finally, she got another phone and somewhat they let her back on it. But she be on this internet talking major shit. Now, people's like, that's what she get because she's sending them kids to school. They hair don't be combed. They have lint all in their head. She don't do gorgeous hair. They shoes be coming off their feet. They uniforms be dirty. That's why the fuck they gave her kids them fucking bags because they think the fucking kids don't eat at home. When I tell you she was motherfucking heated, that motherfucker was heated, y'all. Amazing Grace, gorgeous. Oh my God. What is it? Gregory McKay. What they got some very unique names. She got 9 kids. Then she got to pay her husband $10,000 a month. That's his allowance for watching kids while she create content. He get paid. She pay him $10,000 a month. Y'all know that. While she going to create the content and stuff. But anyway, they gave her kids some black bags, and the organization called Feeding Hungry Kids with Hungry Tummies or something. Bitch, when I tell y'all that she was madder than I don't know what. And you know the school is predominantly white. She called back up to the school, talking about why the hell y'all give my black kids these bags, talking about feeding hungry little tummies. What are y'all trying to say? Girl, so she went back up to the school. She rang the doorbell and she swung that food. Them white people looked like they were scared of her. They looked like they was fucking scared of her. Talking about, don't y'all ever give my damn kids no fucking food. Talking about feeding hungry little tummies. You look like my kids need some food. Then people in the comments like, yeah, because of the way you set them up there. Then she come up there. She got on a house dress, her bra strap all short, and she didn't comb her hair in 2 ponytails with puff balls, like Afro puffs. And you know they probably think she got a damn problem. What grown woman is walking around here with 2 fucking ponytails in a fucking head with puff balls? Her real hair, but 2 ponytails, they probably think she off. So they probably thought her kids, by the way they come to school looking, needed to be in the Hungry Tummies program. Woo, she was heated, y'all. Don't y'all ever give my fucking kids no food like that. Talking about feeding hungry tummies. Woo, baby, she was hotter than fish grease. So the principal called her. They was going to have a meeting with her, right? So she was like, I want to record it. They said no, they would not let her. She wanted to record the meeting for her YouTube channel. And the school told her no, they wasn't going to let her record it. So she said, well, if you're not going to let me record it, then I'm not going to have a meeting with you. I think they was going to kick her and the kids out of that school because how she came up there. And they had a black security guard waiting for her. And when they told her she couldn't record, she left back out. Now, if they only gave it to her kids and another student. They said, I pay for my kids' lunch. It doesn't matter if you pay for your kids' lunch. If you send your kids up to the school, they hair ain't combed, lip balls all in them, they shoes flapping off their feet, uniform dirty and nasty hanging off of them. It don't matter how much money you say you got. They gonna look at them like they not eating, like you ain't got it. But you say you got it, but the way you present them, and then the way you come up and looking. That's why they gave them bags of food, time out feeding hungry little tummies. Baby, Now, me personally, myself, I would have been mad too, but I don't send my kids to school looking like that. I do not. Their hair be combed, their uniform be washed every damn day. I don't send my kids to school looking like that. If I was broke, he wouldn't know I was broke because I look like $1 million. But her, on the other hand, she got 9 kids. I guess she can't make sure everybody's shoes and everything tied up in the morning and things like that. That's what I'm assuming. And they think she's pregnant with another one. Just saying. Now, me personally, what I would have been offended at the Hungry Tummy program, it's feeding hungry, empty tummies, whatever. I would have been offended. I feed my damn kids. But they go to school looking presentable. So they wouldn't have singled your kids out if your kids wouldn't be coming up there looking like that. They probably think the kids they eat at home. That's all I'm saying. And that's what other people were saying. They think your kids are not eating. No, the kids didn't ask for the food. The kids, they told her that they didn't ask for the food. They gave her and her brother now and another student in the class. Well, they ain't give none of the other kids none. It's a program that comes around and give bags of food out, the school said, to kids that may be in need. That's what she said. Now, I'm just saying what she said. But I know the hell, come on, I'm a millionaire. Okay. Well, act like you want. Act with some damn sense. And there's no way I'm going to be paying my husband on $10,000 to watch his own damn kids. I don't give a shit. Just saying. What the fuck is the husband doing? Why are the kids' hair not being combed? And why is the clothes not washed if she paying her husband to watch them? I guess she said she got a lot of kids, that's a lot of clothes to wash, so they gotta wash, they wash them here and there. Or sometimes she'll go buy them new clothes and they keep piling up. Like if she, she wasn't them people that she'll want to wash all them clothes, she'll just keep going to go buy them new ones at like Walmart or Target. There you go, Deborah. But she makes a lot of money on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. She do make a lot of money, but you wouldn't think she made a lot of money because how she be looking and how she had her kids looking. Sometimes she'll go get their hair braided or she'll get it cut. Sometimes. But she got a lot of kids she be dragging around. And she said she gonna keep on having them. People's like, you need to get your tubes tied. Y'all don't tell me what the hell to do. I'm gonna keep having them. Well, you go right ahead. She don't go to no doctor's appointments when she's pregnant, and she don't take no prenatal. She don't take no prenatal vitamins or nothing. She a mess. She had a nanny before and she got rid of. She said she couldn't afford the nanny. And then Wood, which is her husband, he wanted to get the money. So that's why she give him the $10,000 a month. Her husband wants the money. Y'all, we're going to get over here to Porsha. Porsha. Simon and Porsha. We know Simon put a lien on the property, right? But the judge said that the lien had to come off of the property. Simon is saying he's not going to pay Porsha the $42,000 or what have you. So he had got another lawyer, some type of crooked lawyer in Atlanta, And they're saying that Simon had won with this lawyer, this crooked lawyer that he had got in Atlanta. But this is the thing. Porsha is saying that she can pay the more. Okay, the house is supposed to be in foreclosure because there hasn't been no mortgage payments being paid on. Porsha is saying that she don't know what the name of the mortgage company that the house in. She don't know the name of the name that her Rolls Royce is in, where he financed it through or got it through. She said so she can pay the bills on it. She said she can pay the mortgage, but she don't know which company to pay the mortgage to. She said she can pay her car note, but she don't know who to pay it to because Simon won't give her the information of who to make the payments to. And Simon ain't gonna give it to her. So that supposedly the house is in foreclosure. And people are just saying, why don't you just cut your losses and just go get you another house that you can afford and pay for? But she insists on holding on to that house. Instead of just trying to go ahead on and sell it. She don't want to do that. I don't know why she want to hold on to that house, because that's all Simon keep talking about is that house, the house, the house. And he's not going to give her the name of the mortgage company or the person who he got the car through, the Rolls Royce through. So people can come and repossess her Porsche, her Rolls Royce at any time. Hello, August 7th. Now you know you wrong, Peach. Now you wrong, Peach has money. Her kids go to the salon and are well taken care of every day. Well, that's what they saying, August. That's what they saying. Now I'm gonna keep it real with you. Sometimes, no, most of the time. Now, Peach does take her kids to get their hearing stuff done. Not all the time. Not all the time. So when them kids be at Disney with Peach, and I'm just keeping it a buck, sometimes them kids here don't be combed or nothing. Now, I'm just being real with you. Now, she does take them to the salon and sometimes. Not all the time. And I'm just being real. Now, we know Peach got money. But Peach, we also know Peach got a gambling problem. Peach got a gambling problem. She said that herself. Now, there's no way no school gonna give you no damn your kids no bad food if they don't think it's done wrong with you. If that's the case, they would have gave it to all the kids. Why would they give that to you and your brother them? Just keep it in a buck. Now, I have seen her take her kids sometime to get their hair braided and stuff like that. But other times, those kids here do not be combed. Now, I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. Sometimes they do not, they hair don't be combed. Now, I'm just being real with you. Now, if you got to get 9 kids up in the morning to try to take them to school, they're not going to be up to par. And they're not going to, the school ain't going to give no kids no bag of food if there ain't something wrong, because they would have gave it to the other kids. Now, I did say sometimes she'll show pictures of her taking them to the salon to get their hair braided and stuff like that. But that's not no every 2 weeks or every week thing that she get their hair done. And they daddy cut here. She made this man a salon, a barber shop right there in their living room, and he could keep their hair cut. If you not gonna keep your boys' hair combed, you need to cut it off. Just plain and simple. That's why my kids did not have a lick of hair on their damn head. Because they didn't want their hair combed and everything. They holler and everything. Oh no, we're gonna take care of that. I'm gonna cut this off. You said to get a ball fade. I'm not gonna have y'all going to school with linen shit all in your hair because you're crying because you don't want your hair combed. Now, my daughter, that was a different thing. She came later on or whatever. But my boys, their hair was cut off in a ball fade. Now, like I said, I don't talk about nobody kids, but I'm gonna call a spade a spade. You some of them kids, when they be on this internet with Peach, they hair and stuff do not always be done. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie on kids. When she had them kids out there at the Disney, they not always clean and their hair is not always done. And I'm not gonna sit there, I'm not gonna lie on kids. You said she got offended because they were given to the Black in her daughter class. See, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. They're not going to give stuff to your kids if they don't look like they need no food. She said, well, I pay for my kids' lunch. It don't make no difference if you pay for their lunch. If your kids come to school with linen shit in their hair, and if other people were even saying that, ain't nobody's allowing their kids. Linen in their hair and their clothes are not clean and things like that. They're going to think that the kids are not being taken care of. Just simple as that. If I'm a teacher, right? Now the kids might come to school one day, they might look decent, and the other days they not. Even if you got money, it's the way you present yourself. Now, I can have money, right? But if I'm coming to work or to school, right, as a parent, I might got money, right? But if I send my kids to school with their hair with lip balls in them, napped up and things like that, and maybe not, their clothes ain't ironed and pressed out with a nice uniform and things like that, as a teacher, I'm going to think something wrong here. Just being honest with you. Now, if they come sometime with their hair braided or something like that, okay, that's fine. But if predominantly of the time, if they come and their hair and stuff is not picked out, if they got an afro or braids or whatever, and if you got braids in your little boy's hair, you got to keep them up to par. They're going to have to be going to the shop every 2 weeks, getting their hair retwisted or rebraided. Just keeping it a buck with you. I don't want to do that. My kids' heads stay cut with a ball fade. Just being honest. Hey, Valerie. Okay. Now, if y'all watch Peace Channel, y'all remember people kept on calling the CPS on her. Y'all remember that, right? So she said out her own mouth, she called CPS on herself, right? And she said CPS asked her, did she need some help with her kids, right? So her and Wood, she showed this on her channel. Wood and her and all the kids went down to the CPS. And they asked her, did she need help with stuff? She said, I need help with everything. So they was giving her free daycare, and when you say you need help with everything, they will sign you up for all type of programs and everything. When you say you need help with everything, they sign you up for all type of shit that you probably don't even know about. She went down there, she got the free pack and plays and all that stuff. They'll start signing you up for programs that you didn't even know you signed up for them because you telling them that you need help with everything. Just saying. You said keep in mind every staff person at that school is a mandated reporter. So if they feel like the children are not being fed, what the is their holdup? I don't know. But see, this is the thing. Peach does that to herself. She even if you call CPS, and Peach put this on her channel, y'all. Y'all see this on her channel. CPS goes to her house all the time. People were calling CPS on Peach every day, saying her kids wasn't being properly taken care of and things like that. And they would go to her house all the time. I got nothing against Peach, but I just think that it's a little overwhelming when you can't give all those kids love. To me, I don't care how her kids look. That school was in the wrong. It wasn't just Peach children. It was another black kid that child's mother posted about it too. Okay, it was another child too. It was another child too. But this is the thing. This is what I'm trying to figure out. My kids went to a predominantly white school as well, right? It was some black kids there too. When they think that something is wrong, then that's when they will do something like that. When they think something is wrong, if you sending your kids to school and they not looking up to par, if they their clothes, their hair ain't combed and stuff like that, then they will do that. Just being honest. Because I live in like a suburb area, and all the kids go to school in like a circle. They got a elementary school, and then they got a middle and high school. At first, we did have an elementary school, middle school, and high school, but then they converted to just an elementary and then a middle and high school. They do that. They do have like little programs and things like that. If they think that that you having a rough time at home and stuff like that, they will give the kids like bags of food and stuff like that. They will do that. I think my sis watches her in YouTube. I don't know who Peaches is. I have to go down the rabbit hole now. Yeah, but then she does say wrong stuff. I disagree with a lot of stuff she said. Like she was talking about that lady child. She's like, I don't care about your child. Well, I'm gonna say unalive, but she said the other thing. Then she get on here, she be calling people po, broke, ghetto. She just does a lot of stuff that I don't like, but that's either here or there. We're gonna move on, y'all. We're gonna move on. I just think that, and then when karma, I'm gonna say this one last thing. When karma comes back to her, she get mad but you didn't care. That's how she got banned from TikTok. She told that lady she didn't care about her child, DIE. That's what she said. And I thought that was so wrong. You said that about that lady child. You said, why would a private school have a lunch program like that? Because if a parent can afford private school, they should be able to afford to pay for their child's lunch. She do pay for their lunch. You can pay for their lunch and things like that. Private schools all the time. I think. Okay, so for private schools, right? Yeah, right, guys. Y'all know that. I'm just trying to say this right. You could a private school, right? It goes off of your income, right? So you can make your income look how you want it to look. And if you live in that area, right? If you live in that area, right, they have to let your kids come to that school. And we know Peach was living in that area before she got evicted. Just saying. So Peach don't live in that area no more. So she has to drive her kids all the way back over there to that area. Like what my kids go to school at, okay? other people cannot, other kids from that don't live in this district cannot get their kids in this school unless they live in this district. They'll say it's private because only the kids that live over here and this suburb area can go to this school, right? Can go to the schools here, right? So it's private for the kids that live in this district. So Peach kids lived in that district when she lived there, right? So if you move, they will still let your kids come there as long as you're not causing any problems or doing anything, right? So the school is private for other kids. Only the kids that live in that district can go there. If that makes sense. Hey, TNTG Mom. Right, there you go, Lena. You can get assistance for private schools. You can get grants for private schools. There you go. You can have your kids go to any school you want them to go to. But like these suburb schools, like where my kids go, it's a suburb school, and the kids only that live here can go to this school. Now they do a lottery once a year. And they pick out, I think, 5 or 10 kids that they'll let come to the school if their names are picked during the lottery. If your name don't get picked, you can't come to the school. Now, if you move out of this district, they will continue to let your child go there as long as they don't get suspended or make any trouble. If they do that, they can kick them out because they no longer live in the district. But if they live in the district, they can continue to go there and they'll, whatever. But if your kids no longer live in the district and they do something, they can kick them out because they don't no longer live in the district, so they don't have to put up with you. Hey, my degree is real. Peach posts the school policy. So, well, if she paid for her kids to go there, because I know she said she took one of them out of there. But the only thing is, guys, just I'm gonna get off of. But the only thing is, guys, that when you got a problem like that with your kids, and I know you be mad, you can't go up to that school going belligerent. You got to go there and talk with some sense. You can't go there cussing them people out like that. They will call the police on you. They will call the police on you. Just there. But see, and then that's what I say, guys. You got to watch what you say on these YouTube talking about other people's kids, because now look what just happened to her kids. You can't be on this internet talking about people's kids, saying that you don't care about somebody's child passing away. That's wrong. And then the karma might come back to your child. That's all I'm saying. And then, guys, and then another. I'm just gonna say this one last thing. I keep saying that. Then one other thing, she does stuff to other people, kids that I don't like. This one young girl, she's the upcoming girl. She like does nails. The girl sent her some nails to advertise on her channel for free. She talked about the girl and threw them in the garbage. Just threw them in the garbage for no reason. If you did not want to advertise a young lady nails or what have you, you just could have said that. You didn't have to do that and hurt the girl feelings. When you do stuff like that, God will bring you down. or you know, doing stuff like that. You know, he might not do stuff to you. He could do something to your kids and make your kids look bad when you talk and doing stuff to other people's kids. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, guys. Okay, guys. So let's move on. Now, do you think with all the stuff that Porsha's going through with Simon in his house, do y'all think Porsha should just give the house up and just find her another house? Or do you think she should keep fighting for the house? Do you think because she don't know the mortgage company, she don't know the name or where her or how to pay her payment for her Rolls Royce, do you think she should just give up the house and the Rolls Royce and just move on just to get rid of Simon? Or do you think she should keep going to court, fighting and fighting and fighting? Because you know she got to pay these attorney fees. Because Simon already said he's not going to give her, no, he's not going to pay the $40,000 he's supposed to pay her a month. And if Porsha keep on taking him to court, that's her racking up legal fees on a person that's in a whole nother country. So do you think Porsha should just move out that house, because it ain't nobody but her and her daughter, and just find her something that she can afford? Do you think she should just give the Rolls Royce back and just let the house go? Because they're going to keep going back and forth to court. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Would y'all keep on going back and forth? We're talking about Porsha and Simon. You just think Porsha should cut her losses? Because, like I said, you know, eventually they're going to try to come and take Porsha. Allegedly, they might try to come and take Porsha Rolls Royce, because if the payments are not getting made on it, and if the payments not getting paid on a house, you don't think they'll possibly try to come and take her Rolls Royce, and then allegedly the house supposed to be going into foreclosure because the payments are not being made. So do you think Porsha should just cut her losses with the house and the car and just move out? Or do you think she should keep taking Simon to court if he's in a different country? Me personally, I would just cut my losses. I would just move out the house, let him have back the Rolls Royce, and I just cut my losses and go about my business. What do y'all think? You would have tried to sell right after the divorce? Okay. I wonder why her attorney can't find out who the mortgage company is. I don't know. Porsha should try and sell the house. Well, they don't know who the mortgage company is. Simon won't give them that information. He also won't give her the name of who the, where she could pay her car note at. And they went to court to try to make him do it. He won't do it. He don't want to do it. And I was like, that house is so big for her and just her daughter. She could move back into her old house, or either she could buy her another house or something like that, because it's just like it's a big mess with Simon in this house. And she's gonna keep racking up attorney fees, taking him back and forth to court, and he's not even in his country, and she can't enforce nothing because he don't live in this country. And he can't come back here no way. And she can't even get her alimony because he already said he's not going to give it to her. And you can't enforce it on him because he don't live here in this country. Now, Phaedra, they was just showing her house in a magazine. She paid $1.7 for it, and she fixed it up. It's beautiful. I think it got 6 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms. Beautiful house. Now it's worth $3.7 million now. So I don't understand why she just don't just cut her losses with the house and just go about her business. And if Simon's supposed to pay her attorney fees, he's not going to pay that either, because they can't make him pay nothing because he's in a whole different country. So maybe she should just cut her losses. What do y'all think? They took the lien off the house, but then she doesn't know who's the mortgage company. They don't know who the mortgage company is. Phaedra posted herself in a silver and gold outfit, and she looked gorgeous. Yes. But my whole thing is, I would just cut my losses, guys, and just go on and move out. Y'all would just let Simon have the house to get rid of him. I would just let him go on and have the damn house, because it's like he's not going to stop until Porsha get out that house. Every time Porsha think, she didn't sell the one thing, she gotta he'll do something and take her back to court. He just keep doing stuff. He won't let her be. He don't want her to be. So he gonna keep on doing stuff. He's not gonna let Porsha be at all. So just to avoid that, you want the house, whatever, good riddance. And then they were saying something to the fact that she sell house, she's really not going to get that out of it because she hasn't built up enough equity in the house, allegedly. Allegedly. And sometimes, God, it's not even worth it. Your peace. It's like he don't. It's like he don't want to let her. He's not gonna let her be happy. He's not gonna let her be happy in that house. He gonna keep on, keep on, and keep on. He's not gonna let her be happy in that house. Even though he can't ever come back to the United States, he's not gonna let her be happy in that house at all. So what do y'all think? And then it ain't like the judge can make him do nothing because he's not even in this country. How can they make him do something if he's not in his country? So she just wasting her money by keep getting attorneys to go after him, and he's not going to comply. He's not going to comply with anything. He's not going to comply with nothing. So would you keep on wasting your money trying to get him to do something that he don't want to do? Sometimes you can mess yourself up. And another thing, Simon is going to keep on messing with her because he felt like he got played. That's another thing. He looking stupid right now, and people probably telling him that, and so he's going to keep on. He feel like Porsha didn't play him. So y'all don't think he's going to keep on trying to do what he have to do? He felt like he didn't got played. So that's why I think he keep on trying to do that to Porsha, because he felt like he didn't got played, guys. What do y'all think? Narcissists hate to lose, and that's why I think he's not going to give up. He's not going to give up, guys. He's not going to give up. Y'all hold on for 1 second. Y'all know Bella on the loose again. All right, guys, I'm back. Something is not adding up. Just like a vehicle, the tag can tell what who the lien holder is. I know she can find out who has the lien on that house. It should be registered with the city or state tax office. Yes, but this is the thing. Who has the title? Who name is the car in? That's why I told y'all, I don't want nobody buying me shit. No, give me the money and we can go get the car together. Because who name is the car in? I wonder how can she find that out? Can she go to the motor vehicle and find out who named the car in? Because remember, she had a hard time trying to get the plates for the car because I guess she didn't know how he had the car registered or something. Y'all remember that? So that's another problem. That's why I say it's not good to, I know it's her husband, he was her husband at the time, but she don't know nothing. She don't know who the F, see, that's why I say, and it's not like you don't trust your husband, but if we buy a house, I'm gonna ask questions. What is the name of the mortgage company? And I know, okay, he's paying all the bills. I still want to know the name of the mortgage company. Can I see a mortgage statement? Okay, if it's getting directly taken out of account, what account is it getting taken out of? What's the name of the mortgage company? I still want to know. Okay, what can I see the title to the car? Who is it financed through? Who's the lien holder? I want to know something. I'm just not going to accept something and I don't know where the fuck it came from. I don't think it's wrong. Nothing wrong with asking these questions if somebody gave you a gift. I don't give a shit, to be honest. You said I don't believe for what were you saying, Deborah? You said I don't believe. Yes, she can go to the city tax collector's office and they will tell her that. Now, I wonder, do she have to have something? Because she said that she couldn't get the tags for the car because she didn't, well, I'm trying to see. Well, maybe she can go to the tax office and ask her because, I get the paper to register my car, to go to send off of my stickers and stuff like that. I don't know if he then diverted the mail from coming to the house. They usually send you something when it's time to get the stickers for your car. I don't know if he diverted the mail to keep the mortgage statements from coming there. I don't know what else she could do. Somebody should be able to help her find out who the name of the mortgage company is for that house. It'd be a lawyer or somebody should be able to help her find out the name of the mortgage company for that house and find out who named that car in or who the lien holder is on that car. I'm sure lawyers got some type of resources or some type of damn connect to something. Yes, she could. I don't believe for 1 minute Porsha doesn't know the mortgage company. Her lawyers aren't stupid. Well, that's what she kept claiming. She said she could make the payments on the house and the car, but she don't know the name. She don't know where to send the payments to. That's what she's saying. These women do not ask these questions when they man gift them these cars. They be so glad to receive it. They do not even think to ask those questions. If she can't get a tag, then that car is dirty. Oh, y'all, that's why I don't want nobody buying me nothing. Give me the money. If you want to get me a car, let me and you go together, and so I can have my name on there. You're not gonna give me no car in your name, then you get mad, you take the mofo back. No. Nope. And then I don't want nobody buying me no house because you get mad. You think you're going to put me and my damn kids out? No, no. Mm-mm. Nope. If you do that, you're wasting your money because if I can't have my name on there, I'm not gonna be there. I will keep my own house. Now I'll be over there, but I'm gonna keep my own house. I sure am. I'm keeping my car too. So I'll drive and everything like that, but it ain't gonna be my main source of transportation. If my name can't be on the house and on the car, I'll just drive it from time to time until you can find a way to put my name on it. No, I've seen too many women that got put out of houses and cars. And another thing I won't do, I will not put all of my money in no joint account. It's not gonna happen. I done seen people that got their whole fucking account cleaned out where they had nothing. Hey, I put the bill money in there and we can have a savings, but I'm not putting my whole fucking paycheck in nothing. Now, hey, I'm just telling you like it is. I'm not doing it. You said Simon sounds like a powerful man even outside the country. Yeah, he just bought him some type of fancy car. Because he's in Dubai right now, but he just bought him some type of fancy car. Then he trying to tell the court he ain't got no money, but you just bought this fancy ass car. Okay. Because I don't know what's going on with these men. He able to do something. He said he got companies all out of town and all in different countries and things like that. So they can have money in offshore accounts and things like that. I believe Deborah, she may not know because strikes me as the kind of man that do not put his wives in his financial business like that. I think, but see, I would have to know. I'm sorry, Mm-mm. I'm not gonna be in no house. I don't know what the hell going on. That's not good for me. Some of these men have, they have these joint bank accounts and they go to the bank. The husband has cleaned out the whole bank account. They ain't got to die. That car cost $100 grand or more. Yeah, that car cost a lot of money. That ain't no cheap car. I believe that he won't. I believe he wants them people to take that damn car from Porsha. I'm just saying. I believe he wants them to take it. Be honest, because when they find that car, they're gonna repossess it. If the payments ain't been made, they're gonna repossess it. Just being honest. Guys, I do want to talk about this. I want to talk about this story. Now, when we're gonna stick a little nail in that for 1 second. When you just say you and your friend go out of the country, right? Y'all go out. Why would your friend leave you in a club and tell me she going back to the club? First of all, if we came to the club together, I'm not gonna leave my friend in no club. Even if I'm tired or whatever, I'm not gonna leave my friend in no club. And there's only the two of us. I'm not gonna do that. And we're in a whole nother country. Then the girl come back to the hotel and said she came back to the hotel. She remember coming back down to the hotel. She was kind of buzzed, asking for some toilet tissue. Now, didn't you know you didn't have no toilet tissue that morning? Because the housekeeping be in the hallway. So if you didn't have any tissue, Why didn't you get some, have the housekeeping give you some while they be in the hallway, or they come to clean your room? They usually leave, it usually be a tissue already on the thing, and they always leave an extra tissue in there. So I'm trying to figure out, why did you have to come back downstairs late at night and ask for some tissue, and that's all you remember? They might have put something in a drink. I don't know. This woman here says, terrified DMV woman opens up about being kidnapped from a hotel in Africa. Says the hotel staff did nothing to assist and wouldn't show footage from the security camera. This lady went to Africa, y'all. They went to Africa. Marry him without a prenup. She wouldn't marry him. Y'all, listen to this right here. This woman got beat. They almost took her. I didn't know they do that over there in Africa. Look, I didn't know they do that to us, to black women.
Y'all, look at my face. I cannot believe this shit. Like, they really tried to kidnap me in Africa. And if that shit happened to me, I know it happens to other people. And I just was blessed enough to get the fuck away. But all right, so when I came out here Friday. Friday night was cool. Saturday night we went out. I'm not a party person, so like an hour into the club, I'm like, I always do this, nothing new. I'm like, all right, I'm going to the hotel. It's hella taxis outside. It's a lot of people out there. So the taxi brings me back to the hotel. I come upstairs. I go to the front desk because I needed a key. My key, I don't know where my key was, but I went to the front desk to get a key. So they gave me a key. I come upstairs. Then I'm like, dang it, ain't no tissue. I go back downstairs. I go to the front desk.
Okay, guys, that's okay. I'm not understanding the tissue part. How from Friday to the next day you don't have no tissue in your room? What happened to the tissue? That's not making no sense to me. You usually have 2 rolls of tissue in your room. So you didn't know you didn't have no tissue in your room. I'm not understanding this. You got there Friday and it's Saturday. You don't have no tissue. You didn't know that Saturday morning you didn't have no tissue. Didn't housekeeping come in your room and notice you didn't have no tissue? Or didn't you see housekeeping out there in the hallway in the morning and you didn't let them know you didn't have no tissue? You didn't tell them in the morning you didn't have no tissue? You just noticed that at night you didn't have no tissue. But anyway, okay.
Yes. God, that is the last thing I remember, being at the front desk. The next thing I remember is waking up in the back of a fucking car. I start freaking the fuck out. Like, I'm trying to get out. And once I get out, this guy, this shit is blurry. I thought the front desk, all that shit is blurry. I don't know what woke me up. I don't know what they gave me, what they did to me. I don't know. The last thing I remember is being at the lobby. So the guy, he get out the car. We're tussling. We fucking fighting. Like, I'm fucking fighting for my life. Like, I'm really like, all I could think about was my fucking kids. Like, man, I gotta get back home to my kids. I'm really fighting for my life. Like, this nigga's punching me. Y'all can see, like, he's trying to telling me, shut up. I was not, like, giving up wasn't an option. Like, I really was fucking fighting for my life. So I managed to get away by the grace of God. I don't even know how I really got away. It's all woods. I just started running. I did not look back. I'm running fast as shit to where I could see cars and lights. I'm running fast as shit, but this shit is blurry. I don't know what they gave me or did to me. So once I get, I finally was able to wave somebody down and get some help. A taxi brought me back to the hotel, right? So, okay, y'all, I'm in the airport, so I'm gonna keep talking about it though before I forget. So the taxi brings me back to the hotel. So I'm running there. I tell Queen, y'all, I'm with Queen, so just keep up with me. I tell Queen, I'm like, they fucking took me. She telling me I'm yelling out shit like I was fighting for my life. Woody. She like, you just was so you was in distraught, like you was in shock. You was crying and all that stuff. So she got back to she asked in the hotel, y'all. The hotel would not show us no videos. They was not helping us. They did not call the police for me. They did not give a fuck. That's how I know the hotel has something to do with it, because it just doesn't make sense. So what they're saying, right? They're trying to say that I never came back to the hotel. Like once I out their words of their mouth, they said I got snatched from the club. For one, how the fuck you know I was at the club? Two, if I got snatched at the club, where in the club I have this purse, I'm recording with this phone in the club, like we're having a ball. I got this purse on and I'm recording this phone. How the fuck did my stuff get back in the room if I never came back? He keep trying to say, oh, y'all, it's just so much. It's just so much. So when I say I was fighting for my fucking life.
Now, I have never heard nobody that went to Africa and went out and said they ever tried to get kidnapped. I've never heard a black person ever come back and say that, ever. Now, that's one of my things on my bucket list. Now, she done got me kind of a little scared. That woman got 2 black eyes. 2 black eyes. Her eye is, y'all see the eye? She said she was fighting. So she said that the hotel wouldn't even call the police for her. They wouldn't show her the footage of her or anything. And they trying to tell her that she didn't come back to the hotel, that she got kidnapped at the club. How do you know where I was at? How you know I was at the club? So did y'all put some in my drink at the club? Did y'all knock me out when I got up there to ask for some tissue? Did somebody come behind me and put some up to my nose and knock me out? And that's unusual. Why wouldn't the hotel call the police? Just saying.
Like, they did not expect for me to make it back to that hotel. I was never supposed to come back to that hotel, yo. I was never supposed to come back. Then, you know what I'm saying, once I'm back, they looking so crazy. Everybody looking so crazy. Queen go back downstairs. Nobody wants to talk to her. We don't want to talk to you. They don't know, nobody know no English. And for y'all to click, yes, I know I did. But if I didn't come back after the club, right? Or if I, you know what I'm saying, if I didn't come back after the club, how the fuck is my stuff in? And say if I didn't, you know what I'm saying, what they saying, if I didn't, if I got taken from the club, or if I willingly walked out of the hotel, you're gonna show me. You were so pressed to show me running in while it was light time, distraught. That's the only video they showed. But when I'm running in, I have no purse, I have no phone. You know why? Because my shit was upstairs, because I was upstairs. Man, this shit is so stressful. I don't even know what to do, how to go about this, who to say nothing to. I don't know. I don't know. I did not come here like this. All of this right here is all over my body. Okay, y'all, and then it's just a lot of weird shit going on. Like, the manager decided, remind me this happened Saturday night, Sunday morning. Once I got back to the hotel from escaping, I stayed in my room. I didn't want to go nowhere. I had booked a flight. You know, the next available flight was in the day. You think they came and checked on me? You think he asked? You know why the police showed up? Do y'all know why the police showed up? The police showed up because the hotel said Queen was being disruptive and, like, you know what I'm saying? Down there being too loud and shit, yelling at them, disrespecting them and shit. They never knew nothing I was talking about pertaining to me or nothing she was telling to me. I had to call the fucking embassy, the U.S. embassy. They came and they brought their own police officers. And then even the guys that was police that night kept telling Queen, "Oh, come with him. Go with him to make a report. Go with him to make a report." We showed the real police that the embassy run, and he said that's not one of our guys. What the fuck? Like, I cannot make this shit up. And then the manager, I got a picture of him, y'all. He telling me, "Oh, it was just so this Monday, we going downstairs to talk and shit, so he could show us the camera." He tell me, "Can you just stay in the room?" And she go, "We like, no, we not, like, nobody going nowhere by themselves. Y'all janky." He asked me, he like, "You got some sunglasses, or you like, can you cover up?" Fuck no. I want everybody to see what the fuck you know what I'm saying? Like, it happened here, from here. I know for a fact I was in here. Y'all keep trying to tell me I wasn't here. But how did my purse that I had at the club, which I'm on camera in the club with my phone in my purse? So then when I get back to the hotel, I don't have no phone, no purse. That's what they showing me. I don't have no phone, no purse. I don't even have shoes on. But my shit is upstairs. Then he like, "Oh, this was an accident." What the fuck do you mean it was an accident? This is the craziest shit I've ever been in my life. I travel a lot. It's not my first time out the country. It's not my second time out the country. I travel a lot. And the hotel won't show all the videos. If y'all innocent, just show the videos. You were so supposed to show me, "Oh, this is when she came back in." That's what they try to do. "Oh, this is when she came back in." After I got into all that, you know what I'm saying? No, the fuck. It's not when I came back in. Y'all didn't expect me to come back in. That shit crazy.
So what do y'all think happened, guys? What do y'all think happened? What do y'all think happened? She said she was in Africa. Her and her friend. So I don't think she wasn't paying attention to all things. I do hope she's looking for another house, and I'm betting once filming is complete, she will handle business. Okay. All right, Deborah. Some of these American women are going to those foreign countries, moving like they do in America. You have to be mindful of your surroundings. You right about that, Patricia? I wonder how she got herself out. She said that she woke up, she was in a car, and she jumped out of the car, and the man jumped out, and she said they was fighting. And she said she started running through the woods, and she saw light, and she flagged somebody down. They took her back to the hotel. A taxi did. You can't forget the truth. Ray Ray gave her those black eyes when she touched down on American Soul. So I think the hotel did not want to get involved, being that she was an American, but they were still wrong for not calling the police. She called the embassy. The embassy came down there with their own police. And now that the orange man, U.S. in office, these countries are going to treat Americans the way this administration is treating people from foreign countries when they come to the U.S. Where was her friend? Her friend was up there in her room. I'm on the fence with this one. I'm getting 2 + 2 = 5 and not 4. Okay, Patricia. Yeah, she said her friend was in her room. When I go out of the country, we try to stay at resorts or at we do try to sometimes Airbnb too as well. But I prefer the resorts. When you're out the country, I do prefer the resorts. She said her and the man was fighting. That's how she got those 2 black eyes. She said that man was tearing her up and she was fighting him back. She said she got bruises all over her body. Y'all still drinking in the chat? Y'all still drinking in the chat? Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Y'all know Rihanna had her baby. She finally had a little girl. Her name is Rocky. She is so cute. Did y'all see Rihanna had her baby? With ASAP Rocky Irish Mayors. So that's her and her baby. Rihanna finally got that baby. Her little boxing gloves. She finally got that little girl. Out of 2 boys, she finally got her little girl. So now, is they done having babies, or you think they're gonna try for another one? You think Rihanna gonna try for another girl? But she was hoping that this baby here was a girl. But people were saying that she was having twins. But she got the little girl. So maybe this is it for her. Maybe this is it. Let me know. Y'all think Rihanna gonna try to have any more babies? Or y'all think that she's done making her with her family? Because she got the little girl now. I think, my personal opinion, I think she might go for one more to try to get another little girl. Just my personal opinion. I think she might try to get another little girl. Maybe. Or she could be done. But no, Rihanna, I think that she's not done having kids. My personal opinion. Let me know what y'all think. Let Now, y'all president said that Tylenol is associated with autism. I'm just telling y'all what he said, y'all. So y'all might not want to take Tylenol no more. He said it's associated with autism, y'all. It should be a shame for this man to get up here and say this ridiculous stuff about that he knows not true. He know damn well ain't no Tylenol associated with no autism. I don't know why.
Yeah, virtually. I heard none. See, Bobby wants to be very careful with what he says, and he should, but I'm not so careful with what I say. But you have certain groups, the Amish as an example, they have essentially no autism. First, effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen.
Lord.
Is that okay? Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol during pregnancy, can be associated with a very increased risk of autism. So taking Tylenol is not good. All right, I'll say it. It's not good. For this reason, they are.
Sir, you have not had now baby. Who told you that Tylenol is associated with giving your baby autism? I know JFK didn't say that with the worm in his damn head. I can't believe that they let all these idiots up in the damn White House. All these fucking idiots. This man has some type of worm or whatever you say he got in his damn brain. How do you know? The last thing you told people were to disinfect themselves with fucking bleach. And some dummies did that shit and left here. So do you think somebody gonna listen to your stupid ass talking about Tylenol and giving their kids autism? You just trying to deflect from them Epstein files, motherfucker. Ain't nobody no fucking fool. Women been taking Tylenol since the beginning of time when they was pregnant. What the hell is you talking about? Who told you that? You shouldn't be up there giving nobody no advice for nothing. When you sat up there and told a bunch of people, the world, to take bleach to get rid of COVID. This is a shame they let this man get up here and say this stuff. How could they be scared of a pile of shit? A pile of horse shit? I don't know why they're scared of this man. I don't get it.
Are strongly recommending that women limit Tylenol use during pregnancy unless medically necessary. That's, for instance, in cases of extremely high fever, that you feel you can't tough it out, you can't do it. I guess there's that. A small number of cases, I think. But if you can't tough it out, if you can't do it, that's what you. For example, the Amish, yeah, virtually. I heard none. See, Bobby wants to be very careful with what he says, and he should, but I'm not so careful with what I say.
We know you're not.
You have certain groups, the Amish as an example, they have essentially no autism. First, effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen. Is that okay? Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol.
You make this world
during pregnancy.
Dumb. So dumb. Now, guys, remember, you can't take Tylenol no more if you're pregnant. Kids can come up autism. They might have autism. Woo! I don't know, guys. I don't know. We got a bunch of dumb people up here in the White House. Just dummies. Dummies. I told you, hey, Renabaz, the man, you know, he told everybody to use bleach to get rid of COVID, and they let him get back up here and say this about Tylenol. This don't make no sense. He couldn't pronounce acetaminophen, so you know I'm not taking any medical advice from him. Right. It's a shame that Tylenol cannot sue Orange Man and RFK because the first child was diagnosed with autism in 1934. His name was David Donald Triplet, and Tylenol was not even invented. The man is crazy, y'all. I don't know why they let him get up here and say this shit. I don't understand it. I don't understand why they let him get up here and say this crazy ass shit. They act like they scared of the damn man. Now, guys, how do you accidentally let somebody out of jail talking about it was a clerical error that didn't unalive somebody? Look at this. I tell you guys, these people is something is wrong with the world right now. This man had unalived some people. Look at this. Family of man in Whitehaven expresses shock after his blank was released on clerical error.
Released that he came out free after being convicted of a murder. A clerical error, you don't make those mishaps on a murder. I don't know if he want to retaliate. I don't know. These are things I don't know. It's ridiculous that he came out free after being convicted of a murder. A clerical error, you don't make those mishaps on a murder. I don't know if he want to retaliate. I don't know. These are things I don't know. It's ridiculous that he came out free after being convicted of a murder.
So this man came out free from jail. They said it was a clerical error. So you mean to tell me you let a murderer out of jail, tell me there was a clerical error? How? How does that happen? A clerical error? And these people say they don't know if the man want to retaliate against them. They don't know. They got to be looking over their shoulder because they ain't found the man. But they let him out by accident. It was an error. That's what they say. It was an error. That's what they said. That's what they said. Okay, now this right here says America is a business. It's not a country. It says a business, y'all. We're going to take a look at that. Let me see. So we're going to get into a little bit of it here.
This is the unwritten truth. America is a business, not a country. They told you this was a nation built on freedom. But the truth? America was never a country. It was a corporation, formed for profit, not people. From the jump, the British, the French, the Portuguese, they weren't exploring. They were competing for ownership. Land, gold, bodies. We were never human to them. We were inventory. The transatlantic slave trade, that wasn't about race. That was about return on investment. They built empires on our backs, then handed out flags like that made it honorable. In America's founding documents, you'll find more references to property rights than to human rights. Why? Because you were the property. Cotton was booming, sugar was gold, and you were the machine they didn't have to pay for. Fast forward to now, and nothing's changed but the method. You're still being exploited through debt, through labor, through prisons, through entertainment. You're still a product. They just swapped the chains for contracts. America isn't broken. It's operating exactly how it was designed to, for profit, not for you. Because the truth is, this was never your country. It was always their business. They love to paint Black women as silent supporters. But these...
What do y'all think about that? That they saying that America is not a country of business. And they saying that we still in chains, we still in slavery. They just doing it in a different way. Low wages. And the people that's in jail, they get paid pennies to do work. The license plates and things get made for pennies on the dollar. So, they getting free labor there. So they still, in a way, have people in slavery. Just think about that. Just think about it.
Women led armies, burned plantations, and crushed colonizers. Let's set the record straight. Cécile Fatimon, a Haitian Vodou priestess who helped launch the Haitian Revolution. In 1791, she led a powerful spiritual ceremony that ignited a rebellion that freed an entire nation from slavery. Nanny of the Maroons, Jamaica's warrior queen, she led guerrilla warfare against the British for years and won. They could never capture her. Her people stayed free. Carlotta Lucumi, an enslaved Yoruba woman in Cuba, she planned a plantation revolt, armed herself with a machete, and led the charge. She died in the fight, but sparked rebellion. Ya Asantewa, Queen Mother of the Ashanti Empire. She picked up the sword when the men were afraid. She led the last war against the British in Ghana. Fearless, strategic, royal. Saraunya Mangu, a Hausa queen who defied French colonizers. When others surrendered, she stood her ground and beat them in battle. These weren't just women. They were liberators. And their blood is still in our fight.
The Black Knowledge app is now available on the Apple and Google Play stores.
Visit blackknowledge.com and download the Black Knowledge app today. Available now on the Apple App Store and Google Play.
This is the unwritten truths.
What do y'all think about that? America is a business. I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. I believe that wholeheartedly that America is a business. We're gonna do one more. 1 second here.
Oklahoma. The building is named after Julius Rosenwald, a Jewish philanthropist from Chicago. Julius befriended the famous Black leader, Booker T. Washington. They collaborated to fund the construction of a couple thousand buildings, functioning primarily as schools in Black towns throughout the South. George McClure was a professor at the Banneker School in the all-Black town of Brooksville, Oklahoma. The building was large and made of stones, erected by the Julius Rosenwald Fund in 1924. In 1948, McClure became the first Black student admitted to Oklahoma University. Lima and Brooksville are two Black towns I love to visit during the 13 Black Towns tour every year in Oklahoma. The hidden history I included in this video comes straight out of my book, Oklahoma Black Facts, Volume 2, now made available at the link in my bio, or stay asleep if you want to. Rosenwald Hall is a school building that still exists in Lima, Oklahoma. The building is named after Julius Rosenwald, a Jewish philanthropist from Chicago. Julius befriended the famous black leader, Booker T. Washington. They collaborated to fund the construction of a couple thousand buildings, functioning primarily as schools in black towns throughout the South. George McLaurin was a professor at the Banneker School in the all-black town of Brooksville, Oklahoma. The building was large and made of stones, erected by the Julius Rosenwald Fund in 1924. In 1948,
All right, we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more Black History.
Your body T imitators hate how they can never duplicate style. Her high fashion looks ate down. So why's her name erased now? Ibrahim Hassim. America was dressed by a black woman. You just never knew her name. Born in 1907, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Mildred Blount turned thread and fabric into legacy. At just 17, she was commissioned to design the silver cornets for the wedding of Madam C.J. Walker's granddaughter. An event covered by the New York Times. No formal training, just raw brilliance. When she rang the bell at John Fredericks, America's top hat maker, they were stunned. No black person had ever applied before her. Ebony wrote this in 1946. Yes, she told them, I have talent. All I ask is a chance. She got it, and she made history. Her designs lit up screens, going with the win at Easter Parade films. She became the first black member of the Motion Pictures Costumers Union. Stars like Joan Crawford, Laurie Vanderbilt, and Mary Anderson wore her hats, but Hollywood never gave her full credit. Still, she walked through the front doors, stood tall, and refused the mock humility of the back door. This is our history. Follow for more Instagram Fuel for the Body. TikTok Ibrahim Hassim. Your body T imitators hate how.
All right, y'all. Did y'all know that? You said, how Ophelia is competent dressed up as a wellness Dr. Oz is behind this because he's trying to sell this vitamin called Folate to replace Tylenol to sell his product. They know this is a lie. He told them to drink bleach to get rid of the big C. Yes. He's telling a damn lie. There is autism in the Amish people. I Googled it. Yeah, he said the Amish people don't got autism. Oh, this man is crazy. Okay, wait a minute here. So, we got to do another unboxing, guys. Let me come online. Can y'all see me? Let me make sure y'all can see me real good. Can y'all see me real good? Make sure. Okay. Okay. So y'all know I got the Boss Baby Refreshing Long Lasting Extract. This is the vanilla and plum. So right here, this is Boss Babies. Can y'all see it real good? I'm trying to make sure y'all can see me real good. This right here smells so good. So I got both. So I got both of these. This is Boss Babies, the vanilla, and then I got the what is it called? Frisian Floral. Both of them smell good. Smell just like the vanilla plum. Smells really good. So this is I'm trying to make sure y'all can see me real good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me know if y'all got this. If y'all got them. I think somebody told me they had it. Okay. I'm just making sure y'all can see me. So this one is the vanilla and plum. You only need like 1 or 2 squirts. And then if you already got the vanilla plum body butter on, you're going to be set. I had this on today. My auntie's like, you smell so good. And then here's the other one, the Body Glow one. Fantastic. Both smell amazing. Both of them smell great. They were shipped to me really fast. Both of them smell good. So these are Boss Babies sprays. They smell really good and they project really well. So you don't need to overdo it because you're already going to have on the Body Glow butter and the body cream. So you don't need to spray a lot of this on. 1 or 2 squirts and you're going to be good. Now, I did get the body cream butter Mini Lily. Now, this cream is thicker than Melanie's other creams. This is the Mini Lily right here. I got that, like I said. So it's really thick. It's thicker than the other ones, really thick. Now, this one here, this is the Mini Lily. Love it. Mini Lily smells great. Mini Lily smells great. And it's really thick, so you don't need to use a lot. So, smells great. I love the new collection that she did of her grandmother. So I got the Mini Lily, and then I got the Lily Chi. So I got to get one more. Yeah, so this is the Mini Lily. So I got that one. Can y'all see it? Yep, I got that. Really good. Y'all know Boss Baby for the win, baby. And then I got the Lily Chi. Am I saying that right? Yep, y'all already know I got the Lily Chi. I got that and the Body Glow. So I just got to get the one more of the other one. So that Mini Lily smells great. Mini Lily smells great. Love it. Love the Mini Lily. So if you don't have the Mini Lily Melanie's grandmother collection, that I have the Mini Lily and the Lily Chi. I think that's what it's called. Those I got those. I got 3. So I have the Lily Chi body butter and the body glow, and then I have the Mini Lily body butter. I need to get the glow. And I need to get the one more, the other set, and then it'll be. I'll have all of them. I don't know. I just like the. I don't know. I just like the new ones. I think now because they're more thicker and the. I think the scent in there is longer. The scent is more potent. I think that's what it is. Yeah. So yeah, the scent and it, have your hands really soft. So if you have not got Melanie Cherie's mini grandmother collection, which is the mini Lily, I think it's called. So I have those. They smell good. Like I said, it's more thicker, and the scent projects. So, and then if you have not got Boss Baby sprays, Chef's Kiss, grab those. I told y'all about her Body Glow and Body Butter for the win. It smells good, and the sprays smell good as well. So now we just need the body oil. If Melanie comes out with the body oil, and if she comes out with a body scrub, oh my God. I know she's gonna probably come out with a body scrub and a body oil for Boss Babies. So I'm hoping that she does that soon. And I'm waiting to see what she comes with for Mariah, because y'all know she said that she was going to do. Mariah's gonna come out with a scent too. So I'm waiting to see what kind of scent she's gonna come out with for Mariah. But everything she's come out with new is good. I do have the lavender soap. That's good as well. Has your skin really soft, so I have that. I also have the face. I have the face wash, the toner, the moisturizer, and the moisturizer. I wear that every day. So it has your face soft and smooth. So yes, everything is Chef's Kiss. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Do I got another unboxing to do for Melanie? I'll probably do the face stuff tomorrow for that, and then that'll be the last thing. But I think somebody said Melanie had a 50% off on the website. I think Melanie had a 50% off on the website. I'm gonna have to see, but I'm gonna see about that as well. All right, guys, we've been on here for 3 hours. You all are always on here for a long time. If you came in, if you didn't hit the like button on your way in, please hit it on your way out, guys. And also, please follow me on my other platforms. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good night, everyone. Good night.